Oh, did it always smell like this? You would think in a city people could find a civilized place to relieve themselves. Oh. The best bet I can give you is a fellow named Stanley Soriano. He spends all his free time at the High Rollers Lounge in the Neapolitan Casino. Stan is a weak link. Make him feel important, and he'll serve up practically anything on a silver platter. Don't wait up for me.
Here we are, eh, girl? New horizons.
You gotta respect those showboys for going all in. The constant threat.
Happening place in AC. Why those munis want to stay in their gross little hovel is beyond me.
Apocalypse out there. Paradise City.
What the plane gonna do? Throw at me?
Don't ask me for directions. Seen one too many Jersey slides gone wrong.
What's that cologne you're wearing? Oh, the freeloader?
Still can't believe that.
You're not. The High Rollers Lounge has an exclusive entry policy. You're not on the list.
My pa was a made man, and his pa before him, and his
You mean
pa
to tell me
before
that
him.
other guy wasn't Stan's chaperone?
Wait,
You'd better get in there quick. I think there's a game going already. Go on through, and keep an eye on Stan.
Royal flush again? You must have the angels on your side, my friend.
you mean you don't see it, Stan? He's playing you. Ain't nobody got that kind of luck.
Oh, come on. You know I'd never play you, Stan. You're the man. You know what I love most about you, Stan? How much faith you put in your friends.
Ugh, this is ludicrous.
Oh, now what you gonna do that for? You really think he was playing me?
Come on, Stan. 3 royal flushes in a row? Now, you grab that cash and take care of your family. I'm headed out.
You looking at something? Whoa there! Now I can hook you up with all kinds of chems. But as for the blood, what makes you think a nobody like you should get access to Atlantic City's most sought-after chem? You know, you do look familiar. You don't happen to be one of those out-of-towners helping out around here? Well, all right. A friend of the family deserves a taste of the best our city has to offer. But first, you'll have to prove yourself trustworthy. Provide service for the family, and you'll be rewarded. Cross the family, and you end up on our hit list. See, a young showman known as Zaid stole some blood from our stores a few nights back. He's got a show on tonight. And those who don't respect our rules don't get to live freely. You want the blood? Then that show don't go smoothly. And Zaid gets the message to never even dream about stealing from us again.
How come the Munis need so much money? What? You gotta pay the electricity or cut it?
Sounds like we have an understanding. Now listen carefully. You're gonna have to get backstage somehow. Maybe by posing as a cast member. That's your best shot at getting access to Zaid. Once you've got an opportunity, it's up to you how you want to deal with him. I'll meet you outside after the show.
Like some old farmer's gonna whack anybody. Let me tell you, payday's become a myth round here
Sorry
since
for
they
the
put the
confusion,
Gavona
huh?
with the belts.
Head down to the
Isn't this place too good to be true? Nah, I'm worrying too much. Is this place too good to be true? Nah, I'm worrying too much. Apocalypse out there, paradise in here. Well, listen. I love
I can't remember my lines. It's better to surprise them.
showbiz round here lately. You'd think there wasn't a war. Technically, it's got to be perfect. Perfect.
Take care. Your shadow's chasing you.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta taste of devil's blood. Not rich or famous. You think the Munis really have everything in?
Welcome, welcome. Well, tonight, as our lucky 13th customer, you will get all... That it is. Oh, please. We may be a bit late tonight, as we are still awaiting the arrival of one of our cast members. The show simply cannot start without our star clown.
Have you been down to the aquarium? It's a marvel.
Just can't wait to make everyone laugh.
Surprise! I'm your new best friend!
Waiting around to be the captain.
Every second without laughter brings us closer to death.
Dibbles? Is that finally you? Late on opening night? Who hired you? Was it me? We'll be served on a plate to the ravenous masses with their vicious, quivering jaws. Oh, get to the stage already! They await your opening act! I'm not ready yet. I can't be seen like this. Not just...
It's the soul that's oversized, not the shoe.
And now, for your opening act, please welcome to the stage the funniest, the wackiest, the most diabolical Star Clown! This zany jokester never shies from a good gag, even at their own expense. But I'll let them show you what I mean. Fun fact, nothing stimulates a clown's appetite more than a hearty laugh. A hungry clown will prance and frolic to earn a mouthful of their favorite food, delivered with enthusiasm by their jovial leader. Please welcome this giggle of clowns to the stage and bear witness to their feeding frenzy.
Where's the whipped cream? Go for it!
Where's the whipped cream?
And now, for a classic trick with an explosive twist. Watch as this deviously dexterous merrymaker juggles live grenades! That looks like it hurt.
are you doing here? You followed me, didn't you? You better explain yourself. Of course that would bring you here, of all places. You weren't supposed to know about all this, but there's no avoiding it now. I used to be the star around. That stage is mine. I'm taking it from this up-and-coming nobody to remind this city exactly what they lost. Or at least, that was my plan. You being here really puts it... You and Vincenzo have that situation handled. This family has never needed me. Antonio was always busy, and Abigail followed him like a dog. Vincenzo handled everything around the house, but the crowd... They always loved me. I gave them something. I still have more to give. Then you understand why... Nonsense. They were always complaining about me, calling me a diva. Vincenzo would tell me to get out of the way so he could do things properly. I'm nothing but a failure to them. They have no appreciation. Isn't it too late? I've spent so much time blocking them out, focusing on myself. No, that's a quitter's attitude. I never let anything stop me in showbiz. Well, home might be a different stage, but a show nonetheless.
Is that Evelyn Russo? The disgrace? Oh, Mother has to hear about this. She's gonna send the whole...
Wait! Come back here, you pathetic nobody! Shit. I didn't expect them to raise the alarm so soon. Well, I don't have much time before every showman on the boardwalk is chasing after me with a machete. But before I go, the least I can do is help you help Abigail. So tell me what needs... So, it's dirty business. Now, the final act of this little show involves the star clown, you, throwing knives at poor Zaid against a decorated backboard. There's an obvious option there if bloodshed doesn't make you, queasy. But we do know the showmen take cheating very seriously. And it just so happens that puts a sour taste in my mouth, knowing exactly how that feels. But it's the showmen who are delusional, not Zaid and I for valuing our own lives. I'll leave the job to you.
Heart-throbbing classics. Where would we be without them? For hundreds of years, art has risked heart and soul, life. So I close with one last visceral threat. The curve of blade to never. Tantalizingly close. Assistant! Master of laughs! Let loose! And don't you dare gut me! Walking up to me! This isn't what we rehearsed! This? It isn't at all what it looks like. My costume. The layers! It's over! Mother! It's over! Where can I hide?
Who is that wearing my oversized shoes? You think just anyone can honk and giggle? You made me a punchline! I'll make you pay with your funny bone. I'll twist
Distinguished guests, clowns, and showmen, brace yourselves for an unexpected encore. This impersonating intruder cannot be allowed to leave unpunished. This is now an open fire venue. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit, or grab your gun and join the fun!
I heard the news. Young man went out in a spray of blood. Now that's a finale, if you ask me. As promised, a taste of the devil himself. Now, don't you go blabbing about where you got it. Stan's got a tight ship to steer. Now, didn't I just say I got a tight ship to... Even if we did have such a doe snooping around the family, who finally got too damn entitled for her own good, I wouldn't tell you. Of course not. I wouldn't tell you how useless it would be to go after that little girl. We'd have to have a big damn reason to send guys that far away. And that girl ain't it. See, I wouldn't tell you about any of that. And that's why they count on Stan. You understand why, now that I've spelled it out for you? Now don't you forget what Stan did for you. Capiche?
Must
Tell me
have
you have the
something.
dose.
Where did I screw up?
You're a lifesaver. All right, Abby. Down the hatch.
Then? Mom. And... who are you again? Feels... nice. Oh. Right. Guess I'm in trouble again, huh?
This is just temporary. We need to find you a real solution. An antidote. You got into this, Abs. Do you know anything about getting off it?
Well, maybe Dad would have told me if he hadn't cut me out. But that's all water under the bridge, though. Everything's dandy now. We're in West Virginia. It's a new start. No more jobs, no more Dad. Everything's good. It has to be.
Dad? Thing is, I've tried to get answers from him about all kinds of things. But if he knows something about Devil's Blood, it has to still be in there somewhere. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. Look, I know it's awkward, but would you try talking to him? To put it simply, I'm a disappointment to him. Abby had a better chance of knowing than me. And you're a third party, uninvolved. He might let something slip if he thinks it's of no consequence to you. Hey.
All right, dear?
Me? You're really asking?
Of course, darling. We're going to get you out of this conundrum. If anyone knows how to slink out of a mess, it's your mother. Never mind that there's usually another one waiting.
Yeah, we will. Won't we?
Oh, it's you! Who were you again? Helping the family out? Oh, no, that's dangerous work. I hope you're being safe about it. Abby, in trouble?
Where is everybody?
Oh,
Does
only
no
I
one
could
want
have.
to drink in this
If only I could have.
To dance?
Abby, darling, such a strong child.
There has to be some way to help Abby. So what did Pop have to say? Anything? Pop. So he's not totally gone. Well, that's reassuring. Or upsetting. Haven't decided yet, and don't have time to. Well, if he won't help us, we'll need more of a Hail Mary. I agree. Ever since Abby mentioned Pop, I've been racking my brain, trying to remember anything he might have told me.
Outside the city.
I remember he would take business trips to the city center. That's government territory, so it always struck me as out of character. He told us he had a warehouse there. Never said what it was for, and I never found out either. If he really was involved with Devil's Blood, though, maybe that place has something to do with it. Maybe the family is keeping stock there.
Another broken nail.
Even an antidote if we're lucky.
Out for all this manual labor.
Glad you agree. I know it's a long shot, but... Alright, we'll need to borrow that. We'll fly into downtown, and I'll get us in contact with an old friend of mine familiar with the rumors.